What's going on? So the puppies are doing great. I just give them some fresh hay. You know, they all been doing good. That's a boy, for anybody who wondering. All right. So the pups just doing fantastic, man. They doing great. All chunky, all, healthy. I hit them with a first round of dewormer. Like I said, they 2 weeks old now. Maybe two weeks old and maybe 2 days, or 2 weeks old in a day. They eyes open. One of them already trying to walk. So that's a girl. That's a big girl right there. That's a big girl. Nope, my bad. That's a boy. I thought that was a girl. So boy, and that's a girl. That's a big chunky girl. That's a big chunky girl. So here go a girl and one more girl. Yeah, she do got a black mask. That's another girl. So that one got the black mask with the girls, and this one got a tint of a black mask. Those two right there. And then I got some hellified chunky boys up in here. That's a boy. So this is the Sorrels over the Dexter Dynamite. Man, this is a great little litter right here. Looking wonderful. But nonetheless, 3 girls already spoken for. There's one going to Family Ties, one going to Mr. Henry, and a third one going to D. I talked to him. Mr. David is going to him. So 3. I don't know which one. I don't know if I think he said he's interested into a black female. That's a boy right there, though. That's a boy. This is a nice little. That's a boy too. Pretty black, shiny little black on him right there. So these 2 boys. There's a third one that's a boy. So that Dexter Dynamite coming strong through on there. They got that look, that phenotypical look. So this is the only girl. Well, she got that seal color. She's not as black as the other ones, but she is doing great. So this is the only black female. So Mr. David, I think if you want that one, you very well could have her or one of the other ones. Yeah, she's nice right there. So got that nice hay. So those are, them right there. So 3 females out the whole bunch are spoken for sure. 3 females are definitely spoken for. I may keep a boy out of here. If anybody wondering, I may do it. So technically right now, 3 females gone. I got 5 boys, maybe 4 boys. Because if I keep one, it'll only be 4 boys. Let me pile them back up. So if I keep one, it'll only be 4 boys available. And then maybe just 1 girl available. So yeah, this is a nice chunky. Oh, the dog is big and chunky. That's a nice big female right here. This is about the biggest one in the bunch. See, she about this. Oh, nice, like a big old chunky little thing. Big old hamster. Nah, I'm just joking. But she's a nice female. I mean, I really like how this one is looking. So let me pile them all up and get mama back in here. So she's been doing great, a great mother. We'll see how she is as a producer. I'm expecting good things out of this litter, size, athleticism, because it's technically a cross between the bloodlines. But I see the size just in the pups is really coming forth, really coming through. So let me go ahead and close this and catch y'all on the next one. Comanche. What's going on? All right, so just showing Comanche. Quick second, real quick. Just a quick second. People was wondering on the prices with 1,500 and 1,200. So basically, Comanche litter was 1,500. I had a pair of stud feet with Hickson Jr., you know, travel down there, and it was just a different experience. Meaning, I had a pair of stud feet. So sometime a litter gonna be, you know, usually 1,500, 1,200, or 2,000 on the price point. If I have a dog that's really inbred, like Bumpy to Marvel, those pups will be 2,000 just because the genetics are so tight, you know. And then it's just I would say a rare thing, but everybody got rare stuff if you breed it right. So, but to me, those genetics are tight with that Frankie Bump blood. So those genes, that gene pool, that genetics will cost more. This right here, I really like that Bolio, and you're gonna get a different product with different breedings. All dogs got 4 legs and a tail, and we want them to work hard, have a good outgoing personality, confident, and things like that. But you're gonna get a different product with different dogs. He got his teeth coming in, so I'm really just doing this to keep him, you know, stimulated. I don't want him really biting too much. But all dogs, each litter gonna yield a different product with different bloodlines. But I think we all chasing the same common goal, with a few tweaks here and there. So I ain't finna get into all the details of what each man want, but we can only do so much with dogs, right? So to keep it simple, just this litter is 1,200. Those pups I just showed. So like I said, you can do 600 and 600, but it's gonna be a minimum of a $500 deposit. All right, they're gonna be great outgoing pets. I wouldn't sell a dog if I thought, hey, they want to play too. I wouldn't sell a dog if I thought that it was shy or skittish. I'll let him have it. See, let him win. If I thought it was shy or skittish, so that's what it is on that litter right there. This is Justice's first litter. So we hoping for good things, that she be a good producer. Cayenne done showed me she's a good producer. This is a son off of Cayenne. So this is a Bolio Sorrells dog. That's basically what it is. So when you put that Sorrells, I say give it an even kill, but when, you know, like a good temperament, even kill type of dog. But when you put that Bolio with something, it turns it up. So he got a good balance of exactly what I was expecting. He got a good balance of everything I was expecting. You know, his personality, his drive, his temperament, his build. He got that Bolio build, meaning you can see how his head size is. He biting the wire. His head size, and then even his legs. He's still a pup, so I think he's gonna grow into himself and be a fine animal. So that's Comanche, and that's touching on prices a little bit with 1 litter 1,200. Some litters gonna be 15, and I'm just breaking it down because I get questions, and that's just what it is. So usually a litter will be 1,200, but if I gotta have a stud fee paid, if I gotta travel, if I gotta invest a lot, and that's one thing. People say they want dogs, they want this, they want that. And some people get out here and get it and make it happen. And then some people you can say, hey man, I know you stay in California, I'm in Mississippi, the dog free, just come get it. Some people are okay, and they'll never come get it. Cause you gotta have something invested, right? So a lot of people, I wouldn't say a lot. Most people not gonna put in the leg work. Some will. It's, you know, one guy came all the way from New York and got a dog. I met him. He came from all the way from New York and got a dog. So I couldn't do nothing but respect that. I gonna let him have it. Do nothing but respect that. So some guys gonna get out there and make it happen and go get what they want. And then, you know, some guys you gotta understand, everything gonna cost. You invest in, say, 1,500 into a dog, hopefully it's gonna be with you for the next 10 years. 1,500 for the next 10 years. If that dog is, you know, in good health, good condition, things like that. So you're gonna invest 2,000 for a dog that's gonna be with you for the next 10 years, maybe even longer. All right, so nonetheless, there go Comanche. I'm finna put him back up. That's Bolio over Sorrells. And believe it or not, I need him to stay focused. Stay focused, champ. That's that boy. He see a little mouth. Is he bleeding? Nah, he ain't bleeding. Yeah, he is bleeding in the mouth. So I'm gonna put him up. Like I say, his you know, teeth starting to come in. How they have the change in their teeth. So, but nonetheless, that's my boy. Comanche. Bolio Sorrel. What those puppies are, it's gonna be sorrels on top of. How many times I gotta say it? Follow along, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, you're gonna get updates. Modern use for the pit bull today. Let me let him have that before he mouth go to bleeding and stuff. Modern uses for the pit bull today. You know, confirmation shows. My black behind ain't going out there in the woods hog hunting. But I sell them to people who do go hog hunting. I, you know, make sure I get them in people's hands who do be active. Like, you know, they may be in Arizona or out west, so they got a rural environment. So they want a dog that ain't gonna get beat up on. But me personally going hog hunting, no, my black ass ain't out there. All right, maybe one day, but right now ain't today. But I do got some plans to get a few livestock animals and just grow my little farm or whatnot. But nonetheless, catch go up Megiddo. Catch you on the next one.